It is October 2nd. It's Monday. We are here in the kitchen and we're going to finish up what Andy had started. How many days ago? Weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. 10 days ago?
10 days ago? We'll have to look at the dates. But I'm going to be behind the camera today, and thanks for watching.
All right. Today we are rendering the lard. So
First and foremost, dress like
you know.
you're going to be slaughtering a pig.
Yes.
Literally.
Because you are going to get greasy with big fat and everything.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so we asked for extra skin and extra lard, or extra fat, and they gave it to us. And so now we're cutting it up into like 1 to 2 inch pieces. So we've already got some of it done.
Okay.
And so most of this still has the skin on it, and it looks like this when it comes in the package. And I have placed this in the freezer for about the last hour and a half or so. It makes it a little more firm, and it's easier to cut. So, and it seems to be working pretty well. A little paper towel around the knife handle to get a better grip works really well. So, you just have to then unfold them. And then we're going to cut it up into strips. There we go. So these are basically parts of the belly, sides, back. I'm not sure exactly. This one is not as neat as the other ones.
Oh my goodness.
So
And what are the benefits of this?
So we're going to render the fat out of here, and we're also going to make, I guess, what they call cracklings. So the benefit is the fat can be used in cooking. It can be used in other things. I think you can use it in cosmetics and all kinds of stuff if you want to. I think it's really good for your skincare. Yeah. So it is pretty tough to cut through. And I haven't cut myself yet, so that's a good thing. Now there is a slight odor, and that's what I understand to be correct. But after we render the fat...
I usually can smell things. What should it smell like? Like bad meat?
No, it's not like bad meat. It's just
an odor. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So we're cutting it up in just these little 1 to 2 inch pieces. And see the fat's on the other side. The skin is there. And the skin, after we fry it for a while in its own oil, will actually puff up and be really light and be a nice little treat. Very healthy. And we can, we're not going to eat all this now, but you can take it, and after you cook up these cracklings, you can go ahead and put it in the freezer and save it for later.
That's a lot.
So we did weigh our guanciale today.
Oh, okay.
And our copacolo. No, not the guanciale. The copacolo and the other one that we're doing out of a piece of ham in the same kind of way as the copacolo. It's a little bit larger. And those are losing weight nicely. I think they were in there now. Oh, I don't remember. I think it was 12 days. 12 days now. And they have lost a significant portion of their weight. Not there yet.
Probably should do like a beginning to end of this process and then the Coca-Cola and all of that. Because this is just like a totally different type of thing, right? This has nothing to do with...
It's just stuff that you can make with pigs.
Yeah, okay.
That,
I get confused, guys. He's got sausage hanging in our shower. He's got ham hanging in our fridge.
And the guanciales today will come out of their salt. They're packed in salt. They will come out of that today, be rinsed in wine. We'll videotape that later. And then we're going to go and hang those open air with the sausage in the shower downstairs. So that'll be today. So this piece
Fortunately, we don't use that shower, but it's a guest shower, so it works well. It's a very cool, cool area down underneath the house, and plus the heat rises, so it's definitely cooler when the air conditioner's on. And we're still using the air conditioner this fall because it's still in the high 80s sometimes in the day.
But this is what this is about, just cutting up pig skin and fat. And we're going to be putting this, so going along with that odor, you really don't want to do this inside the house, the rendering part, because that apparently does smell kind of bad. So we are going to take the advice of everybody on YouTube University, and we are going to do that outside in the turkey fryer. So we will take all of this fat here, and we're going to put some water with it. See, this is a nice uniform roll there. This is not as weird as that other one was. I'm not sure what part that was from, but this is like...
Oh, I smell it now, yeah.
Look at that, nice and uniform. This is what the first pieces were like.
So he's going to continue to cut this up.
Yep.
And we'll film in a little bit for the next step.
All right, so these are all of the trimmings that we got from our pig fat and skin. There's 12.5 pounds here. And we are going to be putting a little bit of water in the bottom to cover the bottom. Just like a 1/4 inch or so, maybe a little more. We're going to keep this fry basket in here. That might actually help us when we get the thingies out. What are they called? The cracklings. So
yes, the cracklings.
We have a little scoop thingy too that we'll do, but we're going to try it with this basket in. If it makes a mess, it makes a mess. It's a learning experience. So here we go. Let's go ahead and dump these suckers in there. And
Whew. Hey, you. Oh, my goodness. It does stink.
Here we go. I'm going to kind of do this on a medium heat. We have a thermometer over here, and we're going to watch that once we get the oil rendered out, which will take a while, that it doesn't go over 220 degrees. So we're going to check this about every 30 minutes. We're going to set a timer on our phone. So come back and check the temperature and see the progress.
30 minutes. Beginning now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Dismiss. Here we go.
All right. Pretty sure this isn't that precise. We're not building a piano here. All right. So it's getting kind of whitish looking. Kind of put the thermometer in there. See what we're looking at temperature-wise. Yeah, we're only about 100, a little over 100 degrees, so we got a long ways to go. But it looks like it is softening it up and getting a little paler looking in color. Like we said, we're going to keep it to below 220 degrees. But that's our progress after a half hour.
Okay, we'll be back. Okay, time. Another 30 minutes has arrived.
Time to check it. Here we go. Well, the lid's not too hot to hold. Put that in there. Definitely more aroma. So we're up to 125 now. Going towards 130-ish. Yeah, it's getting up there. We want to get it up to the 165-ish. Keep it between 165 and 220.
Okay, so we'll be back.
We'll be back. I need something down here.
Okay, another 30 minutes. That makes it an hour and a half.
Oh yeah. Just about 200. It's going to go maybe a little bit more.
Getting there.
Yeah, right. It's about 200 degrees. So we're getting there.
We're also doing yard work. That's why we're out of breath.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back.
2 hours. Oh, still making a lot of noise. Look at that.
Oops,
Good.
I missed that. Do that again.
Look at that. Good. They're softening up. They're softening up. Let's get a temperature. Oh, it's going up there. It's just at 200 degrees. Perfect.
Okay, keep it going.
We're going to keep it going. We're going to stir it here real quick.
That looks good.
Smelling better.
Not.
It's smelling better.
Not yet. It still
Either
kind
that
of
or-
has a little bit of an odor.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, I am too.
Look. You can see the skin. You can see the fat on the skin.
Yeah.
It's just like big old gelatinous blobs.
Are you supposed to mush it up?
I'm stirring it. That would be stirring.
Oh, you got a hook on there.
Well, take a peek underneath.
What are you looking for?
For fat. Rendered fat.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's true. We could start
Yep.
looking for that. All right, guys, we're gonna do it another 30 minutes and keep this going. Don't know if you want to continue to watch,
You'd probably be here for another 4 hours.
but it's definitely an interesting process. So we'll be back.
Old school.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Sure. All right, we'll be back.
Oh, hey. Are we still there?
Yeah, still going.
So I'm waiting for somebody to ask you, what you doing? Oh, well, we're rendering pig fat into lard. Oh, really? What do you use that for? Don't know. Never have in my entire life. But we're going to have some. By the end of
My
today.
makeup.
Oh, yes.
My skincare regime.
That's what we do. We do things we've never done before.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
We're humming right along, 7.5 hours in. We are been doing really well at keeping the temperature right at about 200 degrees. Right there is like 195. It's probably going to jump to almost to 200 now. So yeah, been doing really good at keeping it at 200 degrees. So we wanted to keep it under 220, we heard. And you can see now, look, it's almost all liquid. There are still some big cubes in here and there. There's a big cube right there. Not sure why those don't melt down like the other ones have, but we'll keep at it here. We got a little more sunlight. Not much. This is in the last minutes of it.
Yeah, we actually did lawn maintenance and house maintenance and a bunch of things outside today. We have not gone inside, and just kind of waiting for it to do its thing. Enjoying it's nice and cool tonight now. So we might film the outcome. Most likely.
Most
I
likely.
don't know how many more hours. But anyway, we'll be back.
What time is it? Probably like after 8, maybe 8:30.
Yeah.
So we're 8.5 hours into this.
Yeah.
And we, I think, are done.
Yeah.
We have got a lot of fat rendered out of here, and there's still some chunks, but we're just going to move on with the process because it's getting late.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and...
Pretty dark out here, so we got the light on
so you
Andy's
can
face.
see inside there and see what it looks like. And we maintained it at 200 degrees the whole time, so we did really well with that.
So we don't even need to look at the temperature. You're
We're
just
going to
ready
use
to
a
go.
strainer. We're going to scrape it out. We're going to put it in this bowl for now. And then, we're going to turn the gas off. Because we're transferring grease, we don't want grease to drip down onto an open flame.
Okay.
So we're going to turn the gas off. There it went off. We'll turn this one off. And that will reduce the risk of any kind of flash fires or anything like that. So.
No need to disconnect it.
Nope. Hey, it's our first time.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get out of it.
It's not over yet.
Okay, so we're out here. It's dark. We've already strained out the big pieces. We're going to now take the fat and a bunch of little pieces. We're going to strain it into this glass measuring cup through a 100 grade muslin or cheesecloth. And then when we strain from there, we will then come over here and we will restrain into these mason jars. And we'll probably put a muslin in there also, just to get it as clean as we possibly can. So, let's see how this goes.
So,
it's going through nicely. That's good. It's going to catch little pieces. Set that aside. I'll go ahead and pour it in here. Straining it again. So can you tell me when it's full? Can you see that? No, I can see it.
yeah, I can see it. You're getting there.
Okay.
Looks good.
It does.
Very smooth. Like there's no, I know you took out the little chunks, the big chunks, but doesn't seem to be anything left in the
Look how clear it is in
cheesecloth.
there.
Yeah.
No, there's
Plus
hardly
it's
anything left in
clear.
the cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Now, when we get down closer to the bottom there, it's going to be some chunks coming out, I think. We're almost there. How full are we?
I can't tell.
You know what? I'm going to stop there.
Yeah.
Pretty chunky in the bottom there.
I think you're halfway.
Let me go grab another jar.
All
Maybe
right.
two. Oh, not quite. Not quite.
I think you're going to get the rest out of this right here.
Yeah.
So we're going to let that strain in there.
Yeah, we'll let it drain for a few minutes. Maybe we'll put the lid on and just let it sit.
And then
See what we got here. The last little bit. Yeah, it's worth it. All right. What we got there? Oh, about 1.5 cups. So finish that
nope,
one up.
you're at the top.
You will not confuse this because when it cools, it's going to be white
Well,
as
for
snow.
now, I'm telling you, if you look on the table back there, I should show you the broth. It looks just like it.
It does look just like the broth.
Calling
Yes.
it a night.
So we have 4 full pints and about a half of one, maybe not quite.
Perfect.
And we have all of this. And
Okay.
this here, I guess we'll just have to try it. But I think we could take this, put it in freezer bags, throw in the freezer, and then when we want to have cracklings, we take this and put it in a cast iron pan on high heat, and that'll fry it up like bacon would. More oil will come out of it then, but it'll be the high heat oil.
Okay, so you don't put it
and
in a
it
pot?
won't be good.
Put it in a pan?
Cast iron pan is what they said.
Okay.
So we will take that inside for further processing and start to clean up.
Okay.
Because it's a mess.
All
But we
right.
need a couple of raccoons to come lick this stuff clean.
Yeah.
We'll leave it out for you.
Okay, we're inside.
So we have our bowl of crackling parts there. And we thought before we go and process those and bag them up and freeze them and all that, we ought to try some. So we put 1 ladle full in the cast iron pan, and it is crackling.
Woo!
So we're going to see
Sure
what
is.
those are like.
Not sure how to flavor them up. Andy was just asking me. All right.
Okay. All right, so we just tried them. They're all stuck together. This one we didn't cook as long. This one we left in there longer, just to try them. I tried a piece of this one, and it's not bad. Kind of crispy, kind of chewy.
Put salt on them?
Mm-hmm. I tried them. They're actually kind of sticky. They stick to my teeth.
I don't think I want to try them. I don't know.
Wow. Oh, like candy almost sticking in your teeth.
Okay, here we go. Looks like chicken.
So, the awesome thing about this is high in protein. This is keto here, folks. Keto at its best. No carbs whatsoever. So, it's a healthy snack. If you want to make a little snack, doesn't take long, 10 minutes. But then you'll have to clean the kitchen, which is grease splattered from here to here. Because it's cracklings. So, I think we will save it, definitely. We're going to bag them up, put them in the freezer, and then there are other ways to cook them. You can put them in the oven like you would do bacon in the oven. So you basically cook them like you would cook bacon. They do not taste like bacon because they don't have the meat. There's no meat in there. It's just fat and skin.
Would you
Need
say
to look at
that
recipes.
today has been a real and raw day?
It has been really raw. Real and raw. So, yeah. So it might be interesting to have in recipes.
You look pretty raw.
Yeah,
pretty
I need to
worn
get in.
out.
I'm going to take a shower and
Yeah.
clean up.
We're
here.
like this because we did yard work too. But
Oh, yeah. So if there's leaves in your cracklings and twigs and shrub trimmings, that's just extra goodness.
it's been a full day, but a fun day. So that's it. We are officially done. Enjoy.